Hey guys, and welcome to my 22 weeks pregnancy update. So let's talk about some symptoms and things that have been happening this week, and let's hop right in. So this is our 22-week baby bump. So a kind of annoying thing happened just yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment and I was supposed to have an ultrasound right before that doctor's appointment. So I showed up at the office at the time I was supposed to have my ultrasound, waited and waited and waited and waited, and then finally my doctor came in to see me in the room, and she started talking about, doctor things, and I was like, well, I was supposed to have an ultrasound before I even met with you this morning. And she was like, oh, well, you're on the list to have an ultrasound. And then her assistant lady comes in and she's like, oh, well, she already had it at maternal fetal medicine. So I did have a scan at maternal fetal medicine, which is the high-risk doctor, a totally separate doctor's office, like a week and a half ago or something, but nobody told me that was going to be replacing my regular 20-week ultrasound at the regular office. And even with my last baby, Eren, they still did their own scan at my regular office, even though I was having ultrasounds all the time at MFM. So yeah, I was just like super duper annoyed because I had sat in the office for an extra like 45 minutes and that was for nothing, all for nothing. So the doctor came in, did her little like 2-minute ultrasound that she always does at the beginning of an appointment. She said, she didn't really give me a heart rate, but my fluid levels did still look good, which is good because I have had polyhydramnios with both of my previous pregnancies. And even though it is still kind of early to technically have the signs of polyhydramnios right now at 22 weeks, it still feels really good to overall visually look at the ultrasound and know it looks so much better than it ever did at this point with my two sons. My two boys, every time you looked at the ultrasound, there was so much dark space, so much fluid. You could see that they were just like swimming in fluid. And the ultrasounds that I've been having lately do not look anything like that. They look like the fluid levels are really, really good. So that's really awesome. Of course, I love hearing that. I love seeing baby, but it was just a big pain in the butt having to be at the office early and then them tell me that I didn't even need to be there that early. Like, someone could have freaking called me. Like, come on. Anyway, she did measure my belly and I was measuring 26 centimeters. And as you know, I'm 22 weeks and you're supposed to be about as many weeks as you are. So I should be about 22 centimeters because I'm 22 weeks. But I was measuring at 26 weeks. But as we know, if you've been keeping up with my updates, baby was measuring about a week and a half, 2 weeks ahead at my last ultrasound. So 26 weeks is still big, but I mean, it's whatever. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, as long as the fluid levels don't look excessive, it's okay if my uterus is measuring big. I have big babies, apparently. That's just one of the things that goes with my little family. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the doctor's appointment. Not very exciting. I was really bummed because I was totally looking forward to having another big ultrasound and being able to watch baby and get lots of good shots of baby and, like being able to have a big ultrasound. It would have been fun, but it was even more annoying, the fact that I just sat in the office forever and ever. And it was like an early appointment too. Like, the ultrasound was supposed to be at 8:45, and so of course, of all days, my little Eren sleeps in until like it's almost time to go, and I had to go and actually wake him up to get him over to grandma's so I can go to the doctor, which is totally weird. I mean, of course, we all know. Of course, the one day that you actually need to get out of the house at a particular time, of course they will sleep in on that day. So it was all just like, yesterday was like, ugh, stupid. Okay, anyway, so I do want to talk about some other random symptoms, and one of them is I finally have felt a real increase in my appetite this past week or so. I was really waiting for this to happen because when I was pregnant with both of the boys, like, I felt like I was starving to death all the time. Like, I ate constantly, and I gained 50 pounds with both of them. But this time around, so far, I hadn't really been super duper hungry. I didn't feel like I was like really much more hungry than usual. My appetite just seemed very normal-ish, and all of a sudden this week it's like, it's a crazy attack. Like, there's like I need to eat all the time. Like, I feel like I'm snacking a lot more than I was before. I just feel like I need more calories. That's just definitely how I have felt this past week. And along with that, I don't know if I've actually like gained a bunch of weight, but I do just feel like uncomfortable. A lot of pants are bothering me. Some of my underwear are bothering me, so I had to like go through the maternity box. Like I have a box in my closet that's all like bigger sized clothes, and so I definitely pulled out some larger size underpants this week because I have been very uncomfortable in my regular underpants. And yeah, just like other pants are really bothering me. Like I feel like my belly is like lower than it has been before, or maybe it's just that I started out with some extra weight this time around, but like right at like, you know, like right at my pelvis, like the lowest part of my belly just feels so uncomfortable and heavy, and like nothing feels like it fits right down there. Okay, I just had to go tend to the children for a moment, so I'm back without the hat. I was filming a video in here for my other channel. That's why I was wearing a hat. Okay, so another annoying thing that's been happening this week. I know I've mentioned before in other updates that I like was having increased discharge, and I was kind of like on the fence about starting to wear panty liners. Well, I have given in. I'm definitely wearing panty liners every day. I do have little like cloth little ones. They're super nice. Much better than wearing those like, you know, sticky other ones. So, yeah, so that's annoying. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't have another doctor's appointment for a few weeks, so the next couple of updates are not going to have anything that have to do with ultrasounds or anything fun. It'll just be symptoms and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know anything you want me to know down in the comments below. If you have any video ideas, if you have any comments about your pregnancies, let me know how they are going down there, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!